Hey there, welcome to the channel. If you've been hearing about the Dow Jones recently and wondering what's going on with it, you're in the right place. Today, we'll break down what exactly happened with the Dow, what caused it, and why it matters to you even if you're not an investor. So, let's get started. What is the Dow Jones? Now, before we dive into today's movements, let's take a quick refresher on what the Dow Jones is. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, or simply the Dow, is one of the most well-known stock market indexes. It tracks 30 of the biggest and most influential companies in the U.S., from tech giants like Apple and Microsoft to household names like Coca-Cola and McDonald's. When the Dow moves up or down, it's a sign of how the stock market as a whole is performing. The big picture. What happened today? Today, the Dow saw some big movements. The index closed with an insert increase or decrease. This change is what we call a market swing. You may wonder, what caused this? Well, several factors can influence this, and today, we saw some big news from mention any major economic reports, earnings releases, or news events that played a role in pushing the Dow either up or down. Let's break down some of the factors that made today's move significant. Earnings reports. Companies like mention major companies released their quarterly earnings today. For instance, if a company reported strong earnings, their stock might go up, which could help lift the entire Dow. Economic news. Economic reports like unemployment numbers or consumer spending data can really impact the Dow. If today, for example, there were reports showing that the economy is growing, that could have pushed the Dow higher. Global events. Sometimes news from around the world can impact how the Dow moves. Any major events, whether it's about trade, interest rates, or even politics, can create uncertainty or optimism in the market. Investor sentiment. Finally, sometimes it's all about how investors are feeling. If investors are nervous, they might sell off their stocks, causing the Dow to drop. But if they're confident, it could cause the market to surge. What does this mean for you? Okay, so we know what happened with the Dow, but why should you care? Here's why. The Dow's performance can affect a lot of things you care about, even if you're not directly investing. Now, I want to hear from you. How do you think the Dow will perform next week? Will the trend continue, or do you think it's time for a change? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on the market.